right about now, today we are reviewing a shoe for hikers, those who love nature walks, those who are mountain climbers, those who love to move up country, those who love walking basically. Yeah, the shoe is called the Columbia Men's Hatana. Columbia Men's Hatana breathe hiking shoe in sand, or you can call it khaki colorway. Some people say it's earth desert tone, you know. Yeah, it's a beautiful shoe, and this is how it comes packaged. The Columbia Men's Hatana breathe hiking shoe. Just because it's Columbia Men's Hatana doesn't mean that a woman can't put it on and go hiking. It just means that it's available in mostly men's sizes, and if a woman wants to put it on, she has to have size 40 and above. Columbia Men's Hatana breathable hiking shoe. Yeah, basically before I dive into reviewing the shoe itself, let me give you a brief background of this company, Columbia Sportswear. Yeah, Columbia Sportswear was founded in 1938. Yeah, 1938 is a crazy year, especially when it comes to global history. Yes, in 1938, this crazy man Adolf Hitler annexed Austria without resistance, and with all that impunity, this very year 1938, that's when he started persecuting foreigners, for example the Jews. Of course, the Holocaust started in 1941 up to 1945. When it comes to Hollywood, 1938, that's when Superman was produced. You know, Superman came into cinemas, and it's a crazy year because it marked the beginning of superheroes in movies and cinemas. Yeah, so it's an interesting year, and this is the same year where this young man, Paul Hamfrom, the founder of Columbia Sportswear, that's the same year, 1938, where he founded this company, Columbia Sportswear. The company was founded in Oregon, USA. But Paul Hamfrom wasn't a Native American. He was an immigrant from Nazi Germany. Yeah, we just talked about how Adolf Hitler was persecuting. It was a crazy regime. So Paul Hamfrom fled Nazi Germany and became an immigrant in the USA. Yeah, apparently Donald Trump is tough on immigrants, but immigrants have done a lot of things. Personally, I don't believe in discrimination against background. Yeah, because immigrants have done a lot of great things. An example is Paul Hamfrom of Nazi Germany, who founded Columbia Sportswear, a global powerhouse today in outdoor gear. Shout out to Zohran Mamdani. Yeah, great moves right there. Ugandans must be proud that a Ugandan is now looking face to face against Donald Trump. He's a Democrat. It's a win for Democrats in New York. Shout out to Democrats. Shout out to Zohran Mamdani. Yeah, keep the banner high. Just like Zohran Mamdani of New York City, Paul Hamfrom, the founder of Columbia Sportswear, was an immigrant in the USA, but he was a German who fled Nazi Germany due to it's a crazy totalitarian regime of Adolf Hitler. When Adolf Hitler annexed Austria with impunity and without resistance, he went ahead and in 1939 invaded Poland, and that's what sparked World War II. The same year, 1939, it was a golden year for Hollywood. That's when classics like Gone with the Wind and also Wizard of Oz, that's when they were produced. The shoe we are reviewing today is built for the wild, for grip, outdoor grip, nature walks, and also blending with streetwear because it has a touch of urban wear. Yes. Yeah, so basically this is a story from family business to a global brand. Yeah, so this company, Columbia Sports House, started small. It started as a hat company, a hat distributor actually. They started by distributing hats. Paul Hamfrom started by distributing hats. Yeah, it was called Columbia Hat Company. Yeah, the name Columbia, it was named after River Columbia. Now, River Columbia is a 2,000 kilometer river that flows from British Columbia in Canada up to Washington in the USA until the border of Washington and Oregon, and pours into the Pacific Ocean right there. He had a very, very ambitious daughter of his who turned this hat company into the powerhouse that we know today, Columbia Sportswear. Yes, he turned it from a small hat distributor into an outdoor gear producing company that produces hiking shoes and all the necessary outdoor gear. Yeah, so Paul Armstrong's daughter called Gert Boyle helped to transform this small hat company, Columbia Hat Company, into the powerhouse that we know today, the outdoor gear powerhouse that we know today. Yeah, she had her motto that actually became popular. She said, "It's perfect. Now make it better." That was her motto, and it actually went global. It became very popular. Yeah, she was known as the tough mother. The tough mother. Yeah, she was a very, very ambitious woman. She was she was aggressive with life. Because that's what it takes, for you to break through, for you to win. So she transformed this small hat company into the powerhouse that we know today. This woman is actually very crazy. She's very, very ambitious. She used to appear in her own adverts. Yeah, she used to appear in her own brand adverts. It's interesting how your daughter can expand your empire. Most founding fathers die with their businesses, but this lady was different. This company pioneered that kind of technology, waterproof and yet breathable at the same time, and became a top brand for hiking outdoor gear. Yeah, Columbia Sportswear, big ups to that kind of innovation, That's what it takes for you to keep your company afloat. Innovation. Yeah, so quick, let's go to our show, the Desert Warrior, Columbia men's Hatana. This is the box. Yes, it has a light blue coloring on the top, then an earth tone down that kinda embeds the coloring of the very shoe. www.columbia.com and the logo right there on the box. Yeah, so this is how it shows recyclable there. Columbia Sportswear Company. Columbia Sportswear Company. Yes. Yeah, in this shoe, I grabbed myself a size 44, as you can see there. Yes, I grabbed myself a size 44. Yeah, it comes packaged, it comes well covered like this. Yeah, it should be sealed. Yeah, so this is the beauty right here. Very, very beautiful shoe. The Desert Warrior. I like this shoe. It's a tough shoe. Yeah, it fits the description of Gert Boyle, that lady who helped found this brand that turned into a powerhouse. Yeah, from Paul Armstrong, the daughter of Paul Armstrong, the very actual founder. She was known as the tough mother. Such as, now this shoe kinda relates to her personality. It's a tough one. The Desert Warrior. Yeah, I like this shoe. It comes with the tags: waterproof, breathable and guaranteed waterproof. Waterproof, breathable and guaranteed waterproof. Then some words in I don't know which language is that. Please recycle. Omnitech technology. The technology they used in the outsole is actually also indicated here. Gore-Tex, as you can see here, Gore-Tex is simply means the technology they use to make waterproof shoes. The material they use to make waterproof shoes and yet breathable. This material is known as Gore-Tex. Yeah, so basically this is the shoe. Very soon I should start hiking. I want to go to Mount Renzori and at the same time go to Cafe Javas and have fun in this shoe. Yeah, so it has a beautiful aesthetic. Yeah, first off, let's start with the coloring. The colorway is, you can say it's an earthy desert tan, or sand, or khaki, It's a beautiful colorway. Then the outsole has a little bit darker vibe than the rest of the shoe. Yes. Sturdy synthetic overlays for maximum protection. These are the sturdy synthetic overlays. Yes, for maximum protection. This is the breathable mesh upper and the sturdy synthetic overlays for maximum protection, and also to give the shoe that shape that you're seeing, to maintain the shape of the shoe. Yes. Yeah, so as indicated on the tags, the sole is made of Omni Grip sole technology. Yeah, Columbia has a specific technology for its sole. It's called Omni Grip. Yes. As you can see, it's very tough and not so hard, by the way. Yeah, and the insole is made up of what we call the Take-Light cushioning. Yes, brands like Nike and Skechers have absorbed cushioning. The Columbia Sportswear has Take light cushioning for comfort and long hours on your feet, and even days, by the way. This is excellent cushioning technology. Yeah, take light cushioning. Yeah, so the design is a crossover between urban footwear and mountain explorer. You know, it's a kind of sneaker where you can go to Mount Renzori and hike, and then in the evening go to Cafe Java's and have a special snack. You know, yes, this shoe doesn't leave marks. It's a non-marking outsole. It says Vibram on the outsole. Beautiful technology and design right there. And also, I love this detailing of the midsole. I love this detailing of the midsole. Yeah, so it comes with one particular lace because it's an almost unicolor, so there's no need for an extra lace. And the stitching on the eyelets here, which give it a beautiful vibe at the end of the day. When you go to the tongue, it has that Columbia tag, and this heel tab. This heel tab helps you to put on the shoe and put it off easily. Yeah, so the tongue is made of it has that kind of design also, the tongue tab. Then here it will show you the information, Colombia, and the sizing in different countries, and also the barcode that you can scan for more information. Yeah, then here it will indicate, it has a tag that shows Gore-Tex, yeah, the technology that I told you about, that shows that it is breathable and yet waterproof. Yes, I like the technical mesh on the upper around the tongue and the heel tab and the insole. Yeah. And then these study overlays, one of them indicates Colombia, a beautiful aesthetic right there. And I like the stitching on the eyelets. It gives it a beautiful aesthetic. I like the stitching on the eyelets. Yeah, so it's an interesting shoe. Then here on behind the shoe, on the heel, it indicates waterproof. So this is an all waterproof shoe. It protects you from the rain. A beautiful thing right there. The insole, if you to observe inside, it has that black and white stitching, and then a red carpet that has the logo Colombia and the word Colombia. Yeah, so basically the outsole extends until the front of the shoe. It is visible from the front and also from behind. It's a beautiful aesthetic. Yeah, so basically that's it about this shoe. Yeah, so a question for the people following us, either on YouTube or on other social media platforms. A question for you: are you team street or team trail for these beautiful desert warriors? Would you rather rock these in the city or nature trip? Are you team street or team trail for this beautiful aesthetic? Tell us in the comment section, and we see. As a personal opinion, not to bias you all, I think I'll take a little bit of both. It's perfect everywhere. I can put it on, but I would rather put them on a nature walk. Yes. If I'm forced to choose, I would rather put them on a nature walk. But I still, like I said, it's a versatile shoe. Yes, you can put them on the street in the city and also on the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, beautiful aesthetic right there. Now, when you compare this shoe to the usual shoes that we review on this show, the Nike and Adidas brands, you realize that Colombia focuses more on functionality, not the flash appearance. You know, yes, they don't focus so much on the appearance. They try, but they focus more on functionality. Yes, it's a really functional shoe. Yeah, that gives you that durability, versatility, and functionality, tacticability. Yes, so that you hike and also take a sip in a nightclub life of Kampala without any worries. Yes, you can pair them with anything: jogger pants, jeans, denims. You know, it's a beautiful shoe. It's versatile. It's just versatile. Everyone should have this kind of shoe in their collection, because why not? Yeah, you should have such kind of a shoe. Would you cop or would you drop? Let me know in the comment section. Personally, these are a cop. These are pretty much a cop. Yeah, no doubt. No question. I would cop this. Shout out to the people who have been following us until the end. I've been reviewing the Columbia men's Hatana Breathe hiking shoes in sand, stroke, catchy, stroke, desert earth, tan, colorway. Yeah, till the next review. This is not just a shoe, it's a statement. It's a statement for people who never stop walking. If you want to cop these, get them at Lucky Nathan Fashions. They're available in all sizes, especially from 40 upwards. Yeah, because basically the company produced these for the masculine gender, but like I said, yeah, they are unisex. All right, to the next review.